Hello. God, am I mighty curious whether the stream is gonna shit itself today or not. Because everything is so on the fucking. Mm. Hello. Why is it sideways? I think I might have flipped the fucking. Okay. God. There. It just needs to go underneath here. Now we have the shadows back. Perfect. And now I can erase that white line. All it needed to do, really, was to like um make it closed off, because like for that to work you need to have closed it for it to like do the bucket tool thing. Whoop. Okay, I'll fix that. Oh, did I run out of music? No, it's just quiet for some reason. But also thinking about like, oh, sorry, I didn't I didn't notice. I was very too deep into talking about stuff. Oh, thank you. Uh thank you. I'm not like super used to digital art, so that means a lot actually. Thank you. Sometimes I can get very ADHD into conversations and oh my god, I think my font might have messed up your name. That's good. Yeah, I do that too, where I just listen to streamers yap while they're doing art. I was doing that actually when I started this drawing, because I was like trying to motivate myself. So I found a new streamer who's also trying to, or is trying to teach themselves art from like the start. I have been an artist for a very long time. I'm just not very digital art. I think my font is making it hard for me to see what kind of letters is it. Dandre art. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but thank you for stopping by. It's my first art stream actually, so I was a bit like, oh no, I'm showing my ass to the whole world. Oh, thank you for the follow. That's very nice of you. Um, I am incredibly slow though. Also, did the number one uh digital art. Oh, I see. So so I said it right. That's good. I did the number one digital art thing, which is drawing on the wrong layer, but it's fine. I'll just if we do this, I'll just. I mean, technically, I wouldn't even need to delete anything off of it, would I? But just a little bit of shadow, really. So we're just. I also I don't know if my microphone picks that up, but I do have like a texture thing on my iPad, because otherwise I just cannot fucking draw digitally when when your pen just fucking. Not It's not my first stream, but it's my first art stream. Um, but thank you. Um, I've just been playing a lot of video games. Um, I I also was just like pushing the idea of doing because I couldn't figure out how to do the digital thing work, make the digital art work. So I was just kind of like, do I really want to do a sketchbook draw with me? But I might do that next Monday. I might sit down and do my sketchbook because I recently got a new sketchbook for my friend and I'm enjoying it. I think we need to fix some of this. Whoops. Oh dear. I'm doing it on the wrong layer again. Oh, I am. There. Wrong layer! Why do we even have that layer? You would? Uh, that's very sweet of you. Cause I do got time on Monday anyway. I do have the setup for doing the sketchbook. I got this very pretty red sketchbook from my friend who's also an artist. Because I was oogling the sketchbook and I'm like, but I shouldn't be buying one right now because I haven't finished my other one. And they were like, I'll buy it for you. And then I almost cried. But the paper in that one is much better than the one that I've been using, so I've been having more time. That's where the sketch for this one came from actually. I can try to. There's no easy way to do this on Procreate, is there? To just. I guess I could have shoved my sketch to the front, but you know what? Now I'm committed. Um, this is like one of the first pages in that sketchbook. Bye bye eyes. Bye bye. Here. That's from that sketchbook. Yeah. I'm not very good at doing sketches digitally. I don't know why, but I don't get the same sort of flow as I do when I do traditionally. So usually I do my sketch traditionally, and then this one turned out so well that I was just like, this one would make like such a cute little PNG tuber. And I've been meaning to maybe redo this one because this one was also like it's my first time using Krita basically, and then Krita blew up in my face while I was making this. The one PNG tuber that I'm using right now, Krita basically like had a heart attack with the amount of layers that I did because of the amount of layers that you have to do. Whoops, I did the blinking at the same time. I need to figure that out, don't I? Um, there we go. And I have multiple mouth shapes, which I'm not very good at doing mouth shapes, which is also something that I'm trying to train. I'm trying to train myself to get better at expressions and like movement, but stuff is hard. I think most of the digital paintings that I've done like um, the first like layer of sketch is like at least based on something that I've done traditionally. Because I just don't sketch as well traditionally. This is just me doing cat paws. That's what it looks like. Let's see. Probably have to smush stuff together very soon, but oh my god, I miss old Animal Crossing music. Animal Crossing New Horizons just doesn't have the same sort of music anymore. Oh. I think I'm also keeping my clothing in the gray or black family because that means that I have to do less brain gymnastics to try and figure out how to put any shadow. Shadow out of shadow. I can't talk today. I honestly cannot. Am I in the correct layer? No, I don't think so. Wrong layer. Merge the layer, Crunk. Wrong layer. Why do we even have that layer? For the longest time before like screen tablets and before Procreate and stuff became like quite as common, I was always just like, digital art is cursed and I hate everything. Because I like the high end, the hand eye coordination that you need for drawing on a tablet, like down and then not having a screen and looking up at the screen, always fucked me up. Um, I don't know. There's also frustration of like it's a new skill, so you sort of get like real art regression in that everything looks way worse than what you do traditionally because it's just like. But then I got sick of traditionally painting because I am disabled and it's sort of like logistically a problem when your body's like meh, whenever you move. It's kind of easier to just have everything in one. Also, it's I mean, I was gonna say it's less expensive. It's less expensive in the long run, as long as you get like hold of an iPad or whatever. Yeah, yeah. No, I remember. I mean, I have a beautiful combination of autism and ADHD, and at one point, especially when I was like in high school, I just did not have the patience to try and teach myself digital because it just looked so crappy, and I don't know. I just got so fucking frustrated that I just like threw the tablet at the wall and was just like, I don't like this. I'll go back to my not very well. Like I'm also like, cause I used to paint with watercolors. I didn't do it the way that my art teacher wanted me to do it. She was always just kind of like, you never do what I fucking tell you, and I'm like, shut up, I'm having fun. She once tried to fail me or give me a worse grade because she was just like, you didn't do it like I told you, and then you didn't like the result. And I'm like, you don't know what I like or didn't like. Like, she tried to tell me that because I didn't like the result, she gave me a worse grade, and that's just not. Our teachers can be whack. It's fine. I think my sister yelled at her, and I got a fine grade anyway. Art was always the one that I was like getting okay grades in. Um. Oh my god, I got myself turned around. Right, we're done. What I wanna do, I don't know if I like the way that the like sleeve on the left looks like, but what I wanna do is have the two sleeves be separate, like not separate from each other, but separate from the body, and then they move a little bit differently. I don't know why I'm doing that to myself. I know that that's more complicated, but like only having like maybe also do the hair actually. Try to disconnect the hair and the sleeves so that they move a bit differently. Oh, just PNG Tuber Plus. Um, so just meaning to make it into a PNG Tuber really. Mm, that's the one that I'm currently also using, but clearly I didn't like separate anything. Um, Technically, I think the wheelchair and the PNG tuber. By the way, do you want to see that I drew a whole ass wheelchair for this PNG tuber, and then it's just like kind of off screen. Uh, oh no, that's wrong. Oh, I didn't mean to send you away. Stay here. There, there. There's a whole ass wheelchair attached to the PNG tuber. They even have feet. And I did that. And then like you don't see it and you don't need it either. Like that's why with this one I'm just doing like half of it and then I have I'm putting that in as like a wheelchair in the back. Oh, I think I forgot to activate one of the layers. This one. I gave myself a little tiny star crown. Oh, I also activated the me trying to draw glasses. These are not the glasses. These are the glasses, but they're terrible, so I haven't worked on them much. I am struggling at multitasking, I'm realizing. Man, look at me go. This is the correct layer, right? Yes, it is. Don't need to yell at Kronk yet. Yeah, no, I was just like, when I was drawing the wheelchair. Cause, I'm a wheelchair user, so I wanted my little guy to be in a wheelchair. But then, like, I don't know if it was worth the effort considering that there's not that much space to put up, and like, why would you want to spend screen space on my feet and my ass? So I guess like when the new one, if I manage to animate it, honestly, I'm still a bit like. Hopefully this time it'll be better because sure, Krita like when I made the other one on Krita, it held my art hostage and it definitely didn't want to export like parts at a time. Um, but I suppose this one will just be like we put it down at the same size. So just go down there. I am really happy with how it came out. I'm kind of impressed with myself because, like I said, it's not my usual style. I don't know that I have any like finished art on my iPad that I'd be able to see though. Oh yeah, I guess I have these ones. This one was also done on Krita. Um, I like doing black and white more than with this one, which is like I said, I don't like doing a lot of definition on hair and stuff, and so I do everything black, and then like I mean the clothes have literally like zero zero definition. The only thing that I rendered was the skin and the fire. That's it. So it's just like you know, and then oh, did I accidentally make it look like I have a stain on my sleeve? I mean, it's not out of character, is it? Just have a big old stain, like, somewhere on my shirt. Oh, God. Nah, I'm just, like, trying to get back into streaming, and I thought that maybe streaming a little bit more, but maybe like some shorter streams would be easier for me. And then I was just like, oh, I can do some art. But yeah, I'll do my sketchbook next, like this Monday. That's coming up. Or I'll need a theme. It's either like just me gonna go on Pinterest and try to pick something, or just like pick a pretty lady that I'll draw over and over again because I need like what I want to do with my sketchbook is I want to do studies and like get a little bit better at doing some stuff. So there was like one whole like sketchbook page spread that I had in my old sketchbook that was me trying to draw Eowyn, and it did not look like the actress. It just didn't. Because I don't know how to like stylize a person's face. and then make them still look like it. Like artists like Prickly Alpaca do it, and they still look like the actors. But I don't know. I don't know how to do that. I'm very bad at trying to draw the same character, even if it's my OC, even if it's my OC, to make him look the same twice. I really appreciate that you popped by the chat. Talk a little bit about art. Oh, I don't know how does even shadow work. Oh, you mean this one, or you mean like OCs in general? Because I have too many. I'm a writer. I have too many. Or did you mean the one that I showed you before, like the art? Any OCs? Well, the one that I just showed you, like the one with Vitiligo, their name is Jesse, and then a lot of them have random like either Norse names or sometimes very Norwegian names to a degree that it cracks up my friends because I write in English, but I put down a lot of like either names like from Norway because I am from Norway, and then it cracks up my friends. Like there was one story where I had a character that was called Finn Magnus, and my character like laughed out, like my friend laughed out loud at reading the characters' names. They were just like, it's so weird reading those in English. I guess that's funny too. um. Oh, I think there's a child crying outside. It sounds like a fucking siren. Oh my god, that keeps happening, doesn't it? I remember that people are just fascinated with other languages because I moved like country when I was very small, and every time I went back to Germany, they were always just like, "Oh, can you say something in Norwegian? Can you say something in Norwegian?" And I'm just like, I mean, why? I think there's also that fascination that they have about suddenly there's a kid that speaks to you in fluent German, but they also know Norwegian. Oh my god, where is this one? I fucking can't tell. Is it here? Oh, it is. Oh, did I just fuck up? I don't know. Oh my god, Conquer the layers. Oh god. I use that joke too much when I do anything digitally. Just merge the layers, Kronk. Wrong layer. That's a ukulele for you. That's nice of you to say. I think I feel like I'm having a constant battle with the world who keeps calling German ugly. And I keep being offended that they keep using the worst words. No, that happens for sure. Where, like, I mean, my brain already does that when I'm just speaking one language. I just merge words, which comes up with very interesting words. But then it just like takes all the Norwegian English and German and it smushes it together, and suddenly I'm Dutch. Actually, that's kind of what Dutch sounds like. It also kind of is hilarious when you do know German. You listen to Dutch. You're just like, how is that a language? It sounds like baby speak. That's not to dis Dutch as a language. That's just what it sounds like when you know German, because they use a lot of words that they do use in German, but like babyfied. I don't know why it's like that. Okay. Yeah. It sounds like German baby speak. I don't know. But like it's not only me, it seems, because there's that whole like the meme picture that's like, oh, oopsie whoopsie, the train is stucky wucky. And I remember that being a Tumblr post because somebody underneath wrote, please, Dutch is barely a respectable language as it is. Don't make it even worse for us. So the Dutch themselves seem to acknowledge it. I don't know if I fucked it up. Did I put the? Well, yeah, I did. Uh, it's my brain is having a hard time. Okay, it's kinda hard. What if I just make a big stain over this entire area? Why does this music remind me of like the Neverending Story or like 80s movies? It's just another Rune Factory song, but it sounds very like this is a very sad scene in an 80s movie. Movie. I can't talk. Don't Uwu. The Uwu version of German. That's cursed. That's cursed. Don't let the Dutch hear you. They'll come after you. And don't tell the Dutch that I spawned this. Okay, so that one's the correct one. Man, shadow, huh? Shadow. Okay, that is correct. I think the playlist doesn't care whether it's played the same song twice, but you know. There is this, which I don't know where that came from, honestly. The model that I'm currently using. The model that I'm currently using also has a bunch of. It had a bunch of floaties that I had to go looking for because every time I like put down my pencil, there was like some little dots that appeared. But hopefully I'll be able to find the origin of that. There's also some in the face. There's like these. I think that's the consequence of like the type of pen that I was using. I like the texture of that pen, but the problem is that you can't really like copy stuff with it or stuff gets blurry. That looks pretty good, I think. Yeah, I think that's like good enough shadows. But that means that I need to do the hair, and I don't want to do the hair. Oh, I think this one's like the black and white version of the Pokemon Center song. Oh god, I flipped my iPad. I'm sorry. I put in two. I think in this playlist there's two Pokemon Center songs, and one of them is the gold and silver one, and one is the black and white song, and it it struck me that no, it is the gold. It's the gold and silver one. It struck me that you can hear like some of the older Game Boy songs that they're a bit well, they're the Game Boys like had a like a worse capacity for some of those like 8-bit songs than some of the older ones. What was I trying to do? Oh right. I was trying to find some hair reference. I can put that on screen. I have a little Pinterest one over here. Yeah. Well, I had a lot of problems with Okay, let me just go on Twitch. You'd think that they'd read the chat rules before they just put a random fucking thing in there. But then you know what's worse about this is that like Twitch doesn't make it very easy to do anything with the chat. Like you'd think that they'd make it easier for you to ban people who do this. But it's not. Like I keep like all it keeps want to do is it keeps wanting to just like make them like VIPs, and I'm like, that's not what I want to do. Is that what I do? Sorry, I'm okay. Do I just Oh my god, everything has to happen at the same time. I can't I can't really just take out the comment, but I can block them. Sorry about that. I mean, I blocked them, but it doesn't take away the message, did it? Oh god, if only I was better at Twitch, you think? 600 seconds sounds so extremely dramatic. Yeah, I banned them, but then their message didn't disappear immediately, but thank you. I'm not the greatest when it comes to technology. If it doesn't tell me like what to do straight away, I just get so confused. That means I need to do hair, but I don't want to do hair. To be fair, technically, I've sort of gotten close to what I meant to, how long I meant to stream today. I think I'm gonna go a little bit longer, and then try see if we can get some of their hair done. Here's some of the references that I have on the board that I have for this one. I don't know. I think hair is hard. In this one especially, this one's like more of a... Oh my god, where did I put my pen? This one's like simplified. How does one simplify hair? You can see that these pictures have like this hair shine that I've never been able to master much. Yeah. Yeah, no, I've had that, like, so it is like, okay, hello, I'm tiny streamer. I have like two or three people on my chat, and then comes a person who's like, here's a link that overshadows almost the entire fucking chat. Like, excuse you. I understand that some of them are bots, but it's just like, it's rude, man. It's rude. Oh my god, why do I do hair? I don't. Maybe I don't do hair. Maybe that's the thing. I don't know if the reference helps at the moment. Put down shadows first, that's what we've been doing anyway. I also need to figure out... Okay, so we take away the sketch. Now they're in a void. Oh no! Oh, I knew something was fucked up here. In a second. They're still looking at you. Oh, that means I technically, for the closed eyes, I need to adjust some of the, like, shadows. I want to render the hair a little bit, but I don't know. I'm not very good at it. Maybe now that I've figured out that I need to fix stuff for the eyeballs, I'll do that instead so I avoid doing the hair. I might just gradient it, honestly. Like, put a bit of shadows in it and then gradient it like I did with this one. The one I'm currently using. Oh, but that means I need to... It's a good thing that I didn't merge it yet, because I have this. Yeah. Okay. That means I need to possibly take away the eye stuff. Should done the eye stuff on a different one. Yeah, because like purple looks great with a gradient, honestly. Oh, I shouldn't have done this on the skin one. Beep. If I duplicate it. It's like those PNG tubers, they do a little blink. Are you gonna do it? The PNG tuber refuses to blink when I talk about blinking. I don't know how often they blink, actually. Yeah, there you go. Blink. And then when you talk, they blink a little bit. So I have that. I just didn't think about the... Okay, what if I... How do you fucking duplicate this stuff? How do I duplicate the whole layer? Like I said, Procreate is a bit new to me. Blink. Do it. Waiting for them to blink. Let's see. I could just do... Okay. That. My god, do not look at the fucking... the picture of that. It looks so scary. Just that layer without the skin underneath is so scary. They're looking. Okay. Which means that I need to probably take this one away. Where are the eyeballs? Okay, they're there. Good, good, good. It's so cursed. What if I took away the eyeballs? Oh, hello. They're looking and I don't like it. I'll put back the eyes at least. There's the skin. There. Okay. So I need to futz around a bit here. Is why I'm just not used to coloring stuff, especially not digitally. Oh my god, it's so tiny on my screen. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Oh, you've been lurking. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out. It's very nice of you to just hang out a bit. Maybe you can come lurk on Monday. Oh, I for real, I forget. I get that. Because I like just sitting and doing, like, something with, like, somebody just doing something chill in the background. Um, oh, whoops. Me and my big butter fingers just. Would anybody notice? That would just. I'll be going for another 10 minutes, I think. Or if I manage to finish, like, at least one more eyeball. Okay, that just looks like they're extremely tired. That's not what I meant. I just don't want to, like, delete in here because there's, like, it's weird to hear this music without a toad going hi. I was gonna say when we were talking about Game Boys that oh that's cute. Thank you. No, it's not Kirby. But I guess I said hi like that. But, like, original Toad voice from the N64 did kind of sound like Kirby, to be fair. It's Mario Party 3. Original Toad was just kind of like Kirby coded. No, like, when we're talking about Game Boys, I accidentally broke my sister's Game Boy when I was little, and I felt so fucking bad. That's because I had a meltdown. Well, to be fair, it did kind of sound like Kirby. Um, like, after you said it, I was like, no, that is kind of Kirby. The worst thing when I broke the Game Boy is that the screen was stuck on, like, because I had a meltdown. And the screen got stuck on the stupid Pichu that I was fighting in Pokemon. And I just hit the Game Boy because I was just like, oh dear. I was 5, so, like, it happens. Do I just? Oh my god. Eyeballs. I can't. How do eyeballs work? No one knows. Oh dear. Let me tell you, I was not. I was very scared. I didn't. I didn't mean to break it. Oh, my sister got a Game Boy Advance after that. She had a Game Boy Color before that. I don't know why though, because I don't know why my parents got her the same Game Boy Advance that I already had. So we have two icy blue Game Boy Advances because my sister got the same one. Like the see-through ones, like the 2000 see-through ones. I don't understand why that was like. What am I trying to looking for? What am I trying to looking for? I know how to English. Right. Some of these pens are a bit too thick. Oh, that works better. I think I'm also doing this too, because this one was not that. I should have just. What if I just. I don't know. And then redo it. Because I shouldn't try to needlessly put so much detail into it. It's not supposed to have that much detail. Yeah. She had a Game Boy Color, a purple one. And then my mother had like one of the OG ones. What do I think about the Switch 2? I am poor, so that's what I think about it. If they come up with Animal Crossing, which is probably not going to be for another like 2 years at least, maybe if the price has gone down, I'd buy it if there's a new Animal Crossing that's not released on the original Switch. But if they release the Animal Crossing on the original Switch, fuck the Switch too. I don't have money for that kind of crap. I'm already like not able to keep up with like buying new games. I buy a new game and usually they're like older games that are on sale. Maybe 3 times a year. They're too expensive. What the hell is that music? Oh. I knew it was Pokemon. It's like it has to be Pokemon. Oh my god, it's gonna be like Animal Crossing with subscriptions. Oof. Yeah, they're just making everything like more into subscriptions, and I can't keep up with that. I don't have the money to be blasting on subscriptions. Um, I mean, why do you think I got my dad to bring me my PlayStation 2 recently? I have a shit ton of games on my PlayStation 2. I was actually thinking of playing. There's like this one game that my sister played that I don't remember if she finished actually back in the day, but it's like pretty obscure. It's called Shadow Hearts 2, no, Shadow Hearts 2 Covenant, I think, which is I think is a spin-off of Kodaka, and then there was a Shadow Hearts 1. I tried playing Shadow Hearts 1, and the dude immediately made a horrific joke, and I was like, I'll keep to my fantasy World War II game. Actually, I remember trying to play Shadow Hearts 2 Covenant, but I was like still so. I think I was like 15 at the time, and I was struggling. I didn't mean for it to come out as struggling, but struggling with a V it is. Maybe that's what I should have called the stream. It's the struggle. It's the struggle bus with a V. Struggle bus. I can't. Okay. Just big shapes, big shapes. Because I think I end up like sometimes simplifying the style and then I just go ham on the shadow and it's just shadowing or like highlights and stuff and it looks weird. If the new Animal Crossing ends up being like subscription, then I'm just not gonna end up fucking playing it. I mean, what I already I think it's kind of insane that they put Pocket Camp and they were like, make Pocket Camp like, how much is it? That game used to be free, and then the price just kept raising on like what they were gonna price it on, and I was just like, okay. Whoops. I keep giving them more and more eye bags, which is accurate since it is a representation of me, and I have chronic fatigue, so I don't fucking sleep well. I think that's not too bad. They kind of look like they got punched. I could just copy it over, couldn't I? Whoop. I bloody hope not, no. No, but the Switch is like, the original Switch, I got it like 2 or 3 years after it came out. And that was a time when I was just like, oh my god, this is a big splurge. And now, with the price of it, no. I mean, it's just like everything's getting more expensive, so it's like not uniquely, but it's just Nintendo being like, so Microsoft is doing the thing where they're trying to like make their audience bigger, so they're trying to push their games onto every fucking platform that they can. And Nintendo instead is like, we're gonna squeeze all the money out of the few people who are hardcore Nintendo stands because we know they will give us all their money. And I'm just like, the childhood memories were not that good, hun. That you can do that to me. Oh, I need to remember to merge it down. Okay. All this Rune Factory music just makes me want to play Rune Factory so bad. Rune Factory is great, yo. Oh. Does that work? I suppose it does. They're not the same. The eyes are not the same because I didn't copy them. A smarter artist would have just mirrored them, but I had already drawn them, so. What games have I played recently? If we're counting multiplayer, I played a bit of Stardew with my friend recently. Final Fantasy VII, the part 2 of the remake one. That one I needed to save up actually for like at least a year. And it was on sale and was still like 600 Norwegian crowns, and I was like, oh, and that's with the fucking, oh my god. I did set up Rune Factory. I played it a little bit, but didn't play it super much. Oh, I also discovered a game with my friend recently called Pode. I recommend you look it up because it's adorable. It's literally so adorable. You play as like a little rock and a little like fallen star, and you can hold hands and you solve puzzles, and it's the best game in the world. My friend and I went to the library, and they had games there, and we were like, sure, we'll play this one. And then we just sat there like almost crying from how cute it is. Okay, now I've just sent my little guy to sleep. They're just taking a nap. Nappy nap. Um, God, this Rune Factory music's so good, yo. Okay, now I can merge them. Still don't look at how creepy the little select guys are. The thing that cracks me up the most is that with PNG tubers, you kinda gotta like fill out the back, because if you want the hair to move, you kinda have to have something be behind there, right? The way that the head looks is so silly, but like no one's ever gonna see it. It looks so stupid. That's not how head works. That's not how heads work. And then with the closed eyeballs, the eyebrows are also just like I had full eyebrows with those, yeah, and then it's like, but yeah. So don't ever take their hair away. They don't have a proper head. Look, usually I don't even give them a proper head. But with PNG tubers, you gotta. Oh god, where was I? I think I was here. Um. Does anybody have any great queer book reps? Because I keep looking for fluffy books that are just like short and not super long. And apparently, my tastes are so particular in queer books that I'm just like having trouble finding. Because like I like reading longer books, but right now I just want some like fluffy that are not super dramatic. Just some in between books, you know? And I just kept rereading, yeah, I read about, the Love Simon movie. There's like a book, and then there's another book about his best friend who's bi. And I keep rereading those books instead. Sometimes you just gotta have something to do, because the weather in Norway's been fucking horrific recently. Like right around like my birthday last week, we had like 2 days of like nice weather, and then it went straight back to like rain and wind that blows so hard that me in the fifth floor I have trouble having my laundry not fall to the floor. I think that's good. Now we need to probably fix the blush a little bit. Oh, that's not too bad actually. Oh, but I am having a bit of trouble with this texture here. Oh, some of these brushes. Oh, this one? Might be that one. That's a Pokemon one. Yes, yes. I'd say that June is technically the start of summer in Europe, but I don't know if Europe got the memo. Certainly, like I've lived in worse places in Norway specifically. If you live like further along the coast, the the area along where Oslo is not right along the coast. There's like a fjord in, but it's very different from living on the outside than from having a fjord come inside, right? That sounded wrong, but like it's instead of being exposed to the fucking like just that. And then there's like one coast that we lived on where it's just like straight to, well, basically Spitsbergen is like the next islands out there. So you can imagine how fucking horrific some of that weather over there. So here it's a bit more protected, but it's still been like pretty bad. It was like super hot at the start of May when I had all my exam stuff to do. It was like super sunshine, and I'm like, oh, I want to go outside so bad, but I have to do exam stuff. And then the instant I finished my exams, it was like, now it is raining and 10 degrees, and I'm like, yeah, that looks pretty okay. Alright, I think that's a good. I think I'll merge the eyes then. Because if I do this. Wait, did I accidentally. No. No, okay. Thought I made the nose disappear. Norwegian weather in itself is a. You talk to people who live like in areas where it does get cold, and they're still like impressed by what Norway can do during wintertime, and what it can do is usually make it snow and ice and then rain and then snow and ice so fast and then be 20 minus that people are like, why is it so cold? And I'm like, because they've got nothing else to do here. Wow, beautiful. This is how it looks. It is giving me, however, this piece is giving me kind of like Lavender Town vibes, which was completely incidental. Well, it depends on like. I'd recommend you go like to northern Norway if you want to have the good snow, but then even then you get a lot of like. I think it's been affected by climate change, obviously, but you get a lot of this issue with snow is that snow might be nice the first 5 hours that you have it, and then there's some sort of rain, it's some sort of melting, and then it just turns into solid ice. It still may look like snow, but it is going to be solid ice. And for me as a wheelchair user, you might understand why I don't fucking care for snow, because it means that for me, it's impossible for me to get around. I'm just like, I give up, I suppose. So there's like one store that I just straight up can't go to during winter time. There's just like, you want to get groceries at a different store. Because there's this weird, like, there's no proper way to it, so the only way you can go is like a super steep little hill. Because normal people take the stairs, but I fucking can't. So the other way you can do is like run across the fucking road, and I don't want to get hit by a bus. And also that way it's also kind of difficult. It feels like that entire thing is like if you told somebody what wheelchair users exist, they'd be surprised Pikachu facing at you. Oh my god, this is super big there. Maybe I should make it like yellow or like something. You know, this pupil kind of reminds me of the Steven Universe pupils. Yeah. Winter is just kind of a nightmare. It is giving kind of the diamond pupils. It's supposed to be a star. I don't know how I ended up with the like star iconography stuff. I guess it's just because I'm a like night owl. Oh no! Where did I get the eyeliner? It legit suddenly looked like I put on eyeliner. Wondering. Oh, it is there. I see. There's like a. I don't think I've ever been able to do like this kind of an airbrush texture when I was like drawing in Krita or when I was drawing in Clip Studio Paint or Sai. But I was just like struggling with those programs a lot. So Procreate's just like Procreate has like a low bar because I can just whip up my iPad and sit with it. Whereas my big screen tablet, I need to like put it onto my PC and I get it running. And I like all those things are just like when you have ADHD, that shit is just like, you saw the eyeliner happen? I didn't. I looked away and I was like, what happened? Right. If we look for... Oh. Where are the dots coming from? Where are they? And now I've lost the face shape. Oh, there it is. I have even like named a lot of these things, so we're still losing them. Not bad. Where are the dots? Where are they? Oh, we ended up going like way over time. Maybe the last thing we do is we'll try to find the fucking dots. What if I... Is it these? No, I suppose not. That is Nightmare Fuel. It's just like something about this that's just like... yeah, Kirita is just like... I don't know, man. I had an okay time drawing in Krita. Obviously I made this, but then like it started fucking up when I tried to export things, and it would just like make it impossible for me to even find the file if I went from my PC into the files that were in my tablet, and it was on my Samsung tablet. So it was just like fucking destroying and holding my art hostage, and I'm just like, give me my art! So after that I was just sort of like, yo. I wonder if it's on... Is it on the mouth? Oh, it is on the mouth! We found the culprit. There. Okay. That's better. There's still a little bit of ink there, but that's not too bad. I don't really know what to do with the eyes right now. I wonder what I did with this one. I don't think I have. Oh. Can I just... What if I briefly... Whoop. It grabbed the fucking... The chat again. I didn't mean to grab you. Hi. Okay, so I can make this one really big, so be prepared for jump scare. Oh, I can't really like... It's just zooming in on the fucking chest. Oh, that one is like... It does have a golden eye. Stop bouncing. So... I guess I made that one gold. Yeah. Oh no! Once again, I've grabbed you. There you go. Okay. And then do that. I'm quite impressed with how well it went for the fact that I'm recording my iPad through a bullshit system, because PC and fucking Apple don't want you to want them to not work together unless you want to pay somebody money. Of course, everybody always wants money for everything. Maybe I should try to figure out like a gold texture then. It's got like a different tone when I look at my PC. It looks a bit like the skin tone looks a bit warmer on my screen, on like my iPad screen, but I think it's pretty okay. Oh no, there's another scribble here. I keep getting off track. This is just how ADHD works. Who did this? Where is he from? Oh, he's from there. Is he from there too? No. Just this one. Oh, no idea where that's from. Oh my god. They're just in a void that kind of hurts my eyes now. Oh god, my mouse. I thought I'd get further on this, honestly, than I did. But I seem to even underestimate my own slowness at this point. Even though I know I'm slow. Put on the, that's better. This hurts my eyes less. Oh, thank you. Kind of difficult to tell sometimes. Though I am happy with it, which, like, that doesn't happen with a lot of my own art. With a lot of my own art, I just end up being like, why doesn't it look the way that I want it to look? I think I got a decent way, which obviously if I like compare this to this from the start of the stream, it doesn't really feel like a lot because it's just shadows and stuff. But that's the sort of stuff that like takes the most time, is making stuff look good, better than just flat textures. Oh my god. I think that is telling me that I might need to actually head out. Oh my god. But I am going to be back on Monday, and I'm considering to put in like a little bit of a stream time on Wednesdays. So then I'd be streaming on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If I can make the Wednesday one work out, but usually it should. That might be that might be like a really good time. Like to have like a little bit later, and then the rest of the two are like 3 or like 3:30, something like that. I'm so glad that you enjoyed yourself, Dan. Um, Dan Dreart. Sorry, I get my brain's like I don't know. I'm glad. I don't really think of myself as a funny person, but it's good. Gotta go stretch. If you had, if you had a good time, I'm glad. In that case, I think I'm going to head out. And then maybe you can come on Monday. Maybe that'd be nice. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to take a nap. Bye bye.